So what I thought I would do is I want to kind of walk through the process every time I'm on and talk for a minute about a different step of the process and rant about that process. So I'm going to try now. I'm going to start from the initial arrest, and I'm going to use the David case as sort of as an example. We talked about it today. If you look at what we know what the government has released. We know what information they've shared with us. I want you to imagine being a defendant or being a defense lawyer and saying, you know what, I probably have security cameras. I have text messages. I have all this information that can exonerate me, but guess who has it all? The government. The government has it. And so, you are being speculated against, David's being speculated against. He doesn't have access to all that information because the government seizes it and the government takes control of it. And so the government is only going to release what information they want released. So we know in the news what little snippets they want us to know about. And that always paints a very, very different picture than reality. And so, this lack of transparency early on in cases, it frames where we think cases are going to go, and it frames our entire criminal justice system. We immediately make judgment calls based on what we hear first, and the police are putting out information that may not be accurate information. And we see this happen all the time. I've had cases on here where I've talked about it, but that's something that we can see in this David case. We're speculating that he probably did something, maybe did something. And the poor man doesn't have the ability at this point to get the data to defend himself. And so, I want to just sort of every week walk through the process, but the first process is arrest. And, we should, as defense lawyers, be able to get access to the other side's phones. We should be able to get immediate discovery. We should be able to get police reports. And right now, our system does not allow it. And so I'm hoping that when you listen to all my rants about how the system is stacked, you'll quickly understand that guilt beyond a reasonable doubt is only a trial level standard and only comes in at the very end.